Welcome along, everybody. How are we doing this evening? I hope you're doing well. A little bit late to start than normal. Sorry, I've been out until this point this evening. I've been doing some bits and pieces. I don't know if it actually says on there. It does say on there. Yeah, I've been doing some Halloween trampolining with the twins. So yeah, a little bit late to start, but I am here. We are doing some community multiplayer, and we will go until about 11 o'clock tonight to make sure that we get some good multiplayer time in tonight. Welcome along, Ashwood Tree Surgeons and Charlie Boy. Welcome to both of you. During the lockdown when I was streaming on YouTube, I was streaming for the release of FS22. So I'm not surprised there were 150 people waiting at that point. Wayland Timlick, welcome along. Hope you're doing well as well. Shall we crack on with some farming? Tazoslo, welcome along. Ian Volgenbridge, welcome along. Right, it is the 1st of April on the farm. Awesome touchdown. I've got to work out what we've got to do, actually. How are our fields doing? Those are doing well. State of our crops. So field 60 is growing nicely. Field 56 needs seeding. And in fact, yeah, that's what we've got to do today. We are going to be putting, I think it's sorghum. That's what we were holding off for. So yeah, sorghum needs to go in today because we've got oats in our other field, I think. Hey, Alec Johnson, welcome along. What do we got? I think it's oats in our other field. Yeah, so field 60, we've got oats. Field 56, we're going to put sorghum in. Did we take our seeder down here last time? I think we might have. Hey, Eugene, welcome along. I'm doing okay. And so last night, I cancelled last night's stream because I was, I had a bit of a bout of anxiety. Didn't feel well. Just felt. It was one of those things I knew I'd start the stream and stop it within 15 minutes because I just was not in a position to properly stream last night. So that's why there was no stream on Twitch last night. Feeling much better tonight. In fact, as I said, I have been bouncing around like a little kid on a trampoline for the last 2 hours. And as a result, I feel the best I have in about 2 weeks. I feel absolutely incredible right now. So yeah, we can get a good stream in and have some fun. Oh. And what I'm going to be taking, so around the time of Platinum Edition's release, I'm going to be taking some holiday, I think. And I'm going to be rethinking content and everything around the channel. The channel, the YouTube channel is doing okay, but it's kind of ticking along. I kind of want to see. I want to get some growth going and make things better. So yeah, I'm going to be looking at ways at which we can do that going into the year. Right, we have that. I don't think we're going to need any fertilizer on this. We're using it, but I don't think we need it. Oh, I think it's just doing the edge. So yeah. So yeah, all in all, I'm doing okay, but it's been a bit of a rough couple of weeks. All in all. Oh. Computer-wise, I should talk about the computers because I've been having some issues with those over the last couple of weeks, which has not been helping my my mental state, to be honest. My main gaming PC definitely has a fan that is on its way out. Every so often, it just starts making a horrible noise. Disappears when I restart the PC. And so and spin the fan down. But yeah, there's definitely a fan with a problem, and as a result, that is not going to help things, which is not good. So yeah, that's going to need replacing at some point. I don't know. My trouble I have at the moment is I don't know which fan it is. So one of my fans is failing. I don't know which fan it is that's failing, and as a result, it could be anything. It could be one of the fans on the video card, which would not be good. It could be the main CPU fan. Again, not great, but easier to replace. Or it could be one of the case fans, in which case I already have a spare one kicking around here. So yeah, fingers crossed it's a case fan. I don't think it is. My thought looking at the insides of the PC as it's making the noise at the moment is it might be the CPU fan, which means getting an aftermarket replacement for that. But if that is the case, that is a much cheaper one than the fans going on the video card, and me having to replace the entire video card because of that. Because that's kind of where that's heading if that happens. So yeah, hoping against hope that is not the case. We want to kind of straighten this out a little bit, I think. This angle seems pretty good. Oh, no. Back it up. Down. This I really like this cedar in general. It's quite a good cedar. I do have that issue with manual attach with it. That, of course, on the server doesn't come as an issue because manual attach isn't on here. It can't be on here. How much are new fans? So a new case fan costs about I think because I ordered one by mistake and I think it was like £30. A new CPU fan can be a lot more expensive. And I'd actually be tempted to go for an AIO cooler if I did and go water cooled on my on my CPU if I did. In all fairness, I have been running hardware. I think it's open hardware. It's an open source piece of software that measures, or you can keep an eye on all the CPU and fan case and all of that kind of stuff, and see what sort of speeds they're running at and what the temperature and everything is. My temperature for my CPU on my gaming machine doesn't go above about 60 degrees at most. It is I have a really cool running machine, which is brilliant, absolutely wonderful. But obviously, a failing fan on the CPU is not good, and is going to cause issues there. So, yeah, an AIO, so a water cooled controlled loop. Probably would be overkill for what I have, especially if my gaming rig eventually becomes my streaming rig, which is the plan. So longer term into the new year. Did I personally build my gaming PC? Yes, I have built pretty much every PC that I've owned since, oh god, for at least 20 years. The only ones, obviously, I haven't built anything that's a laptop. But yeah, otherwise I built them all myself. Which is why I when Apex approached me and went, "Hey, we'd like to partner with you and create some PCs with you, I was very, very scrupulous, or you know, I looked very closely at machines that were offering through that, and went, yeah, this is good. This is very good. I like these a lot. Hey Jesse, welcome along. There we go. So sorghum and oats we're doing this year. Both will require the same harvester. We should be able to borrow enough money to get one. We're probably going to go with a class on this farm, I think. Hey Kelchi, welcome along. I did see you on the server already. Need to upgrade your gaming PC to meet the needs of new games. So this is the thing I have discovered through running the software that FarmSim is not taxing my main PC at all. What are the other players doing? So, if we have a look at the map, we've got we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 farms on here at the moment, and yeah, they're all doing various things. I think the orange farm does have a forestry setup on here, and it looks like the purple farm does as well. So yeah, it's a good spread we've got in here, and it's one of those servers where people can just come on and do their farm when they want to. It's very much set up like that. But this field, I think, should now be... So you can see... Wow, we've not got that far on it, but... yeah. We got to roll this field today as well, but we are maxing out on the fertilizing, which is good. So it is just the rolling we need to go through. Have I ever done a forestry let's play? Yes, I do a forestry let's play every Friday. We have Forestry Friday. Last one came out yesterday. When the DLC launches, that series will be going twice a week. For a month or so, as we move over to the new forestry map and explore that a bit. Yeah, no, I do a forestry let's play on a regular basis because I love the forestry side of the game, and I'm getting better at it all the time. It's just absolutely having a load of fun with it. Hello cows. We're probably going to have some milk to sell today as well, because it's been a month obviously since we sold any milk, and our cows tend to be fairly productive, which is good news, which is why we got our nice automatic feeder sees to that. Means that we don't have to worry about it too often, and keeps the cows nicely topped up. How are they in general? Let's have a look. Got plenty of straw, got plenty of slurry, got a whole load of milk to sell, as I said, and fully productive. And 94% on puberty, so we're going to be getting some calves soon as well, which means our cow herd should just about double, which is great news because, yeah, we want to get more cows, more milk, more money, ideally. I should say middle of next month, when the new DLC comes out, I will probably be on that on the Saturday night. We might shift We might shift the MP, or I might do a bit on the MP and then go and have a look at the DLC, at the Platinum expansion. But yeah, that will be kicking in middle of next month. So it's only 3 weeks away, actually. And I'm expecting an early access weekend. So yeah, that will be good. Hello, Sky Crusader. Welcome along. It's going well. It's going okay. I'm doing all right in general. Is the way I'll put it. I'd like to get the new flight sim, but it's going to need its own drive. At least 8 gig. Wow. Oh, that's lag. Lag is okay when I'm driving straight up a field. It's when I'm trying to do more intricate maneuvers that it gets really annoying. There we go. Up to the corner and done. Right. I think I am doing this at a different angle to the way I did the rest of the field, to be honest. Oh well. That's okay. We're out of fertilizer, but that's not a problem because we've got enough fertilizer on this field. This field is already fully fertilized. Yeah, so that's not a problem. The only bits that aren't fertilized are where we put the new roadways in. Oh yeah, well, when the fuel goes to the red, we'll go and refill. I'm surprised. I thought I'd refilled all the tractors last time. But yeah, we'll need to go and refuel that in a minute. That's all right. Me being low on fuel is fairly normal for FarmCatGR, really. Gonna have to get a screenshot in a minute. Oh, I must have had, I didn't lift my, no, well, I didn't lift the seeder when I came to the end of that last row. Never mind, it's all got to be seeded anyway. Terabytes? Yeah, that needs its own drive. 8 terabytes? That's ridiculous. I don't have an 8 terabyte drive in any of my machines. Get away with just 120. I have a big box somewhere of of old hard drives, including I think 120 meg. Because I have one, actually I have a hard drive out of an old 486 that I had. So yeah, there's a tiny hard drive somewhere. You know, less space on the hard drive than there is on a CD. I'd be surprised if I could even hook it up to a computer. Oh, I had, actually thinking about it, I've still got a zip drive and zip disks. And, yeah, I had, oh, no. Oh. Great. I'm going to have to landscape that. I didn't want to. Why is that? What the hell? Did I plant that? Right. Okay. Turn it off. Yeah, it's lifted. Right. Let's switch crop to grass. I didn't think I'd planted that. I thought that was just standard. I thought I'd landscaped it. Evening, J-Man. Maybe I did plant it. All right, we're going to replant it now. There we go. And then switch back to sorghum. Just want to let you know, same issue this week as last with the server crashing. Had to reload the BGA. Oh, really? I think that's all going to change in the next week, Culchy. Announcement to come, but yeah, I've got something to. This is crossplay, Gary. Yes, welcome along, by the way. World map for flight sim requires 4 terabytes unless you have a super fast connection. You can play with the map being downloaded. Wow. That's all kinds of nuts. Also, that makes this a direct seeder. I think somebody did tell me that last time, that this is a direct seeder. Yeah, we've got to make sure we actually lift the seeder then. Otherwise, it's going to cause me all sorts of problems. And this does seem to be at roughly the right angle to do this field properly. So that's good news. So plan for the winter, for after harvest this year is I really want to get some winter wheat in. Winter wheat will allow me to feed chickens and to produce straw for the cows, and we'll put wheat in on both fields. So lift it, make sure it's lifted. Yep. Then we can turn. There we go. You need to make forestry for Friday and Tuesday. Logan? when the Platinum Edition comes out, that is exactly what's going to happen. So Platinum Edition is Forestry is going to be Tuesday and Friday initially. So yeah, we are going to be doing Platinum Edition map on a Tuesday as well as a Friday. And it's possible to download the whole world map. You can cache areas as a basic offline map. Get none of the photo text. Okay, so you wow. What's the server called? All the information, exclamation mark, join in. All the information is in the Discord. So if you are a Twitch subscriber, a YouTube channel member, have reached level 8 in the Discord, or have reached level 8 in the Discord, or are a patron, you have access to the multiplayer info in the Discord. Hey, Davis Farming, welcome along. I have 2 terabyte SSG just for Slight Slim. It's currently about a third full. Wow. Is join in working? Yeah, there we go. I thought I'd set that up last time. Because yeah, obvious question obviously comes up. For those in the UK, I will remind you tonight that the clocks go back at 2 a.m. So don't forget, tomorrow night stream, if you're in the UK, will be at the normal time of 8 p.m. Same with the video. Tomorrow's video will be at 3 p.m. as normal, but it will be Greenwich Mean Time, not British Summer Time. So if you're in a country where the clocks aren't changing tonight, tomorrow's video and stream will be an hour. Let's go back. An hour later, I think. That's right, isn't it? Yes. Because 4 p.m. becomes 3 p.m. Yeah, we'll be an hour later. They'll abolish that at some point. It gets talked about being abolished every year. Every 6 months, of course. They'll change it at some point. All I know is that from tomorrow it gets dark depressingly early in the evening. Howdy, Thefisherj. Yeah, a desktop, see what I can install for upgrades. Nice. Weird, I'm fairly sure my chat just deleted the last 2 messages and then reposted them. Decent SSD will make a massive difference as a better RAM. Yeah. Oh yeah, the difference an SSD can make to a system is insane. Stream time for you is 10 o'clock my time. I know I was an hour late started tonight, but that was just because I was bouncing around on a trampoline for 2 hours before I came to stream. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna be making some alterations to my I think it's gonna be my stream setup. I need to speak to GD because there are some problems with my schedule at the moment, and I think I'm gonna have to look at how I do 7 Days to Die. And 7 Days to Die, as much as I love playing it, is not working on the Twitch channel. So I've got to find another way of doing it, I think. Rank 29 Gaming, welcome along. And yeah, just keeping the Twitch channel going actually is a lot of work. A ridiculous amount of work. And with streaming over here on YouTube getting better all the time, it's one of those questions where I have to ask myself if, well, I'll put it this way. So to effectively stream on YouTube, you don't have to stream as much as you do on Twitch. You can get away with streaming once, twice a week on YouTube, and still have successful, you know, stream setup. I know so many creators who stream once a week. They stream once a week here on YouTube and produce videos and shorts and everything around it. Whereas if you're on Twitch, the only thing you can do, the only way to keep everything going is to stream. Thanks for subscribing, Rank 29 Gaming. You are awesome. So yeah, it's a tough one, and I can see why lots of creators are going, why do I need to put in all this work on Twitch? And everywhere else as well. But I talk about this a lot. I'm quite often I talk about this. I do wonder what kind of viewing numbers a Return of the Realism Experiment here on YouTube would get. Because that's the thing. The Realism Experiment so liked that you know, I think we could see the kind of numbers that we saw before in FS19, and in fact back in FS17 we were getting 200 you know, 200 viewers a stream. And the only reason I stopped is the only reason the only reason I went to Twitch was because when I had connection issues on YouTube, it would start a new stream. These days, that doesn't exist. That problem no longer exists here on YouTube. Logan Gamer Fowley, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. I'm feeling okay, Rocket Kid. I would say I had a bit of anxiety yesterday. It was one of those things where I went to stream and I went, this isn't going to be a good stream. This isn't gonna work. You know, I will end the stream within 10 minutes, not feeling well, and it won't be a good stream for anybody. And I'd rather admit that, cancel the stream, and move on than you know, turn around and just have a bad stream. That's not what I want to do. So yeah, FS17 was yeah, FS17 RE was all YouTube. FS19 RE was about half of it was YouTube and half of it was Twitch. But I mean, to keep a good amount going on Twitch, I reckon I have to stream there 3 times a week. Whereas if I was on YouTube, I could stream twice a week. So I could do a community multiplayer on YouTube, I could do a realism experiment on YouTube, and then the 7 Days to Die stuff could go over to Victor Foxtrot. But that would mean, you know, that means then one stream a week on Twitch, which you can't run a stream that way. You can't have a following on Twitch doing one stream a week. It doesn't work. But I will say, effectively at the moment over on Twitch, I'm doing one stream a week, because 7 Days to Die gets 20 viewers, and we get about the same number of viewers actually on a Friday for the alternative simulation streams as we're getting on here at the moment. So I will get for SnowRunner or ETS, I'll get about 40-50 viewers. But that then makes me question, you know, do I just do Farm Sim? If we're getting higher numbers for Farm Sim, do I just stream Farm Sim over there? I want to do variety. I want to do a bit of variety in what I do. I want to grow. Just have to, yeah, I saw that. Thank you. You sub to me on Twitch. Now, what do you do? Make sure if you're subscribed on Twitch and you have linked your Twitch account with your Discord account, then you should get access. There is a pinned video on the Discord on how to link your YouTube, your Twitch, or your Patreon accounts to your Discord account, and that should then give you access to the multiplayer section on the Discord. Right, we have the flashing red light of you've got no fuel, VF. So what we'll do is we'll line this up here, and then we'll detach this and get this done. Right, and detach. There we go. Whoa, lag. What's what I do miss midweek FS stream. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I mean, as I said, I've been looking over the numbers of the 7 Days to Die streams, and while I love playing it, what's happening at the moment is I'm actually on Twitch losing followers during the 7 Days to Die streams, which is not something anybody ever wants to see. And when it comes to talking to companies and things, it's dragging the overall average down. So it makes my streams look less attractive to advertisers and things. So yeah, I need to work out. I mean, it's what's also not helping at the moment is my internet connection being rubbish between sort of 8 and 9 p.m. When I get hit by that, that is not good either. I don't know why I didn't put the gears up. There we go. Getting a lot of this since the most recent update to Farm Sim. Yeah, getting a lot of dropped frames every so often. No, the FPS isn't dropping, but there are a few dropped frames, which is a bit weird. Like, oh, that's lag. No, that is just lag. Yeah. Try clearing my Chainers cache folder. Okay. Oh yeah, that's possibly, yeah, that could have got screwed up by the update, definitely. I know some people have had trouble even logging into maps with the update. Not an issue I've had, but yeah, I know some people have. Later, Eugene. See you tomorrow. We'll get this done. It will work and it will be good. And it's not quite in line with the edge of the field here, but it's not far off. We're fine for seed as well, so that's okay. Uploading issues caused by modding the enhanced fill types mod, which okay. Just wondering how you were able to server needs some help. I can't just sure I have the mod stuff illuminated. I'm okay. Normally, I mean, Culture is running such a big farm that he normally has normally can do with some help. I am, yeah, no, at the moment, tonight I don't have a huge amount to do on my farm. I need to get this field seeded and I need to go and sell my milk, really. Otherwise, I think we're fairly good. Yeah, we are, so March, April, May. We're looking to cut the grass probably next time. Oh, I do need to roll this field as well. That's a job that needs doing today. That's better. Yeah, this is a lot happier running in gear C for this. Yeah, that's lifted. Good. Actually tempted to plant some grass down the side of here. So, are you pop onto the Discord and check it. It should do. So long as you. Now, did you follow on Twitch or did you subscribe on Twitch? Because the only thing that came up here was a follow. Would be the first question, Logan. And the only thing I'm seeing is a follow. Because don't forget, so a subscribe on Twitch is the same as a membership on YouTube. Because why doesn't everybody use the same terms and make things easy on all of us? How'd you join? Exclamation mark join in on details on how to join the multiplayer server. Blackmere, thank you for becoming a new member. You are awesome. Join in, not just join. And round. There we are. What is going on their farm? There we go. Back it up. Just past 400k for your pro, it's about 50, 60k left. Wow. See, my farm is not the biggest farm on the server. Partly because I spend, 2-3 hours in here once a week. Whereas it being the community multiplayer server, you can come on here during the week and run your and work on your farm. Server is up, supposed to be up 24/7, with 7-day months running on it. Yeah, it doesn't always run. I'm looking at trying to solve that issue at the moment, actually. should end up doing 2 headlands down the sand, and then, yeah. I spent too much time here in the last 2 weeks, but then it's the only FNC playing out. Thanks. My pleasure, Taz. Well, that's what the server's here for. See, I think we would probably want to put some grass down the side of the field here so that it goes to that. Although, actually, at the moment, we don't own that field, so there's not a huge amount of point in me putting grass down there. To that field. Yeah, I don't own 57 yet either, but that's the next one really on my target. Matt Morg is joining the server. Oh, I'm going to have to go and get a drink refill in a minute. This is the point where we insert an ad. Because it's a sync. And we always insert an ad when we hit a synchronize. Because you're not missing anything, basically. Considering how easy my computer runs Farm Sim, I'm very tempted to run it windowed. Make things a lot easier when I need to tab out and do something. Although, to be perfectly honest, the streaming PC has no issues while I'm on YouTube, because it's not having to render 2 things, and I'm getting to the point, I think, where I'm thinking of reducing the resolution for the videos going out on or the recordings, just so that I can reduce so that I can make it easier on the streaming PC. The streaming PC has no issues when I'm either not recording or when I'm recording at the same resolution as I'm streaming it. It gets all flustered when I have to do choose. I'm not seeding without seed. I've got plenty of seed. I'm seeding without fertilizer. I don't need fertilizer at the moment because this field already is fully fertilized, so. No, this is definitely seeding with seed. Seed is, I've got 198 liters of seed. I've got no fertilizer, but this field is fully fertilized. The only stuff that isn't is the grass around the edges. So we're good. That's lifted, good. Right, I want to finish up the top. That's all right, Jesse. So we want to come back up here and start the headland at this point. Wouldn't be the first time I've tried to sow half a field without any seed, admittedly. Boop. Doing precision reversing or with a little bit of lag can be a real pain in the butt. And I think we need to spend a little bit of money and turn this properly into not field around the edge here, because at the moment, yeah, we're destroying this as we try and do a very exacting bit of seeding, and it's not great. Nope, that's not gonna work. Back it up. Admittedly, if I hadn't chosen a direct seeder, this would not be a problem. But as I have, it is. Right, there we go. Done. Lift. And then what we want to do is... I think we'll have to do this on the field. I didn't want to do this on the field, but I've not got much choice. So disconnect that. Then we want to hook up to this. Yeah, I do. I haven't done it in JMAN because of the money cost. Right, take it right down. Connect it up. Fold seeder. Disconnect it. Around here. Yes. Talk to Culchi. Matthew wants to join your farm. Oh, there it is. Yeah, like that. There we go. And then out the field, because we're done. Look at that. Right, we'll empty out the seeds. So drop that out, and then we'll give all of this a wash. Oh, a wash, not a refill, a wash. Before we put it away. Because that is done for the year. Just looking at the straw, yeah, the slurry, the hay, the silage, and the straw. Okay, so we're good amounts. There's plenty there. Re-landscape your landscape with, yeah. There we go. Right, let's go put this away in a shed. And then we can get to selling some milk. Because we need to get that done today as well. Will this... Oh, this should fit here, actually. This is normally where my flatbed trailer goes, but... Disconnect that, and all done. Right. So this tractor can now go in the shed. Because I'm finished with that, and we're going to grab the other one. I think I might take the front number plate off this. Quickly, because we don't need that on there. Customize license plate, back only. Yeah, back only. Okay, fine. Then customize. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we might as well repair this while we're here, because that needs a repair. Just want to check. Nice McCormick. 2 lizard trucks. Somebody sold their lizard truck, didn't they? Yeah, nothing in the shop. That McCormick is nice, but yeah, nothing in the shop otherwise. Oh, nice, Taz. That's one of the things I love about MP, is the fact that stuff sold by other farms gets turns up in the used. I really like that. Right, there is only one place to sell milk. And we got 1.5 tankers worth. So let's go make some money. I do like milk as a steady income in Farm Sim. Every gameplay I've played with cows so far, the milk has been a good steady income to keep the farm ticking over, to pay for the loans and everything like that. So yeah, it's been good like that. Both on here and on Calmston, it's been good. Should be. Oh no, not that turning. Next turning, which is just after this house here. There we go. Down here. And then that means at the price that we get for milk, roughly, I think we're going to hit £10,000, which would be absolutely great because we don't really have any, or don't have much money to spend today. There we go. Oh wow, it's gone over 10,000. We still have half a tanker to deliver. £10,027. Wow, that's good. Oh, that makes me really happy. Come on. I had to do that in order to get the mouse to move again. More wagon team. Adam. Thank you, Colchi. Managed to get them before they were only posting 2. That's impressive. That is the one thing that does annoy me about YouTube, is that kind of spam. While we get the odd by followers, by you know, and views and things once, they tend to be a single post occasionally, whereas those bots, those are just awful. Refill that. Another 3,500 liters. Why does? Hey, Jude. Okay. Roasting but freezing, but oh dear. I hope you feel better soon, Jude. That does not sound fun. Round and in. So that. Why is my... Someone's very funny. Oh, it won't move. I got to reset that. Somebody has put my Kubota on my roof, on the roof of my house. They're hilarious. Oh, what? Now, it can only be somebody who's got a telehandler or similar. Which might make it easier to narrow down as everybody madly sells their telehandlers. It was the Palms ghost. Yeah, somebody gets under it with a telehandler and lifts it up and does it. It'd be a telehandler, not a wheel loader, because it'll take something with an extendable arm. I thought I'd left it somewhere else on the farm when I first logged in. I beg to disagree. Admitting to something there, Taz. Yeah, look, there it is. Oh, right. In cab. That's not gonna work. Okay, Jude. I'm impressed that I suppose if you got a big enough wheel loader, then you can put it up there. Oh man, that's straighten it out. There we go. Now I can get this straight and back it in. Gotta get it round my baler, that's the trouble. That'll do that. Oh, there we go. Right, with that in there, next job I've got to do is rolling, which actually is probably this tractor. Yeah, 3125. This is the tractor I want to use for the rolling. Do I still have a roller? I thought I kept the roller about. Ramp it off the roof. Oh, jeez. Did I keep the rollers from last time? Or was I gonna add more rollers to the server? I was gonna add more rollers to the server. I haven't done it. Yep. That's a grass roller. So, did I add more rollers to the server? No, I didn't. So I'm gonna have to go with the power roll, and we're gonna have to lease it. No plates. Okay. BKT or Trelleborg makes no difference, so we'll lease that. Yes. Okay. And I don't think I can use this tractor with it. Yeah, we've got to use the 155. Hey, FarmCatGR, I'm feeling much better, thank you. Had a much better day today. Oh, there's Taz. Going to take my my little truck down off the roof. as he promised, with that very big gripper. I don't know how he got it up there. Oh dear. Welcome back, dude. You have missed the milk tanker, Jay. I did do an entire load of seeding before I took the milk, but yeah, I had to take the milk. Now we need to roll the field we seeded. Don't have the Vermeer pack. Sadly, might get play there. Alright, there we go. This is a pretty big roller. So yes, I was saying earlier, no community multiplayer next Saturday. I am not available. I am out at a dance with my lovely wife. And so, no community multiplayer next Saturday. I will look to run it another day. So either on a Thursday or a Tuesday. At either side. I don't know which it'll be yet, and I will let you guys know. But, yeah. At the moment, and, there is definitely no stream or next Saturday. Because, as I said, I'm out for the evening. At a dance, which we haven't done in a while, so yeah. It's good. It's going to be nice. Have a nice evening out. I sell the main farm. I've deleted all the placeables. I've tried multiple times to see if I missed placeables, but I can't find any. Can't sell the main farm. Okay. Oh, trailer's down. Or my truck's down. I'm going to go actually to the other side of the field. Oof, that's not good, Gulchy. Not that I follow football. Okay. Horrible feeling for a moment that was destroying the crop, but it's not. Gates and edges, which thinking why I can't sell it, and I can't just delete some of them. Yeah, it deletes them all. Yeah. Not sure what you can do about that, Jude, to be honest. Because I've not tried selling the main farm. This is such a big roller. Evening, Darkstar. Welcome along. I'm feeling a bit better today. Yeah. Yesterday was a tough day. I was very pleased I got video out yesterday. Yeah, live stream was just beyond me last night. And I have my ups and downs at the moment, unfortunately. And I knew, as was saying earlier, I knew that if I streamed last night, I would get about 10 minutes into the stream and have to go, I'm sorry, guys, I can't continue on this. So, yeah, that's why I cancelled it. It was just one of those evenings where I knew it was going to be bad if I did it. So, in order to avoid that badness, I cancelled the stream. So, I listen to you all the time while he watches you. Oh, thank you, Mrs. Milk Tanker Jane. I hope you enjoy listening to me natter about nothing most of the time. Yeah, get this field rolled. That will get it fully prepared, which you get a full load of sorghum off. Which is great because then I can get the chickens and feed the chickens. And we can start producing some eggs on here. Yeah. Well, as I said earlier in the stream, I'm going to be looking at what I'm doing as far as my content creation, because I think I have a horrible feeling at the moment that while I'm not going backwards, while things are doing okay, I'm also not progressing particularly quick, or particularly. I feel a little bit like I'm treading water. Christian Ertre, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the BFF. I feel like I'm treading water a bit, and yeah, that means I need to look at the content, and I need to figure out how it goes. I do. He drives all day and comes home and watches you all night. Aww. Woohoo, bam. I was going to say. Okay. Yeah. Wow, that really. No, I think we are going to have to go up to B1 to run this. So, well, no. Forwards. B1. There we go. That was weird. I do hope your MP save is going well. Yeah, my MP save is going pretty well, actually. Our farm is working along steadily and pretty nicely. And we've got all of our crops in, and our cows are ticking over nicely. We're going to have to do a whole load of grass cutting next time. And that means we should get some more... well, first cut we tend to do silage, so we'll fill up the silage clamp a bit more with the first cut, and then second cut we'll start doing some hay for the hay loft. Wow, no. Wait till you see our big cotton harvest. Just gonna cut across here and get this bit of headland done. And then we'll head down the side here. And go and do the other bit of headland down the far end. Because that should then work fairly well. I'm amazed about the minimum horsepower you need for base game rollers. If you're using anything less than 160 horsepower, well, you can see this track. This is a 155 horsepower tractor, and this is struggling with these rollers a little bit. And we kind of covered this last time, that it's weird that the base game rollers don't have that there's not something that runs at a lower horsepower. There we go. See, it struggles the moment I go up even slightly in the gear. I get an issue. Hey, Kobe, take Neil, take, welcome along. I mean, we are topping out the possibilities of this tractor. And down and slightly downhill as this is, it's fine. It's coming back up the field. And even a slight slope, you know, is not liked by it because it just means it has that little bit of extra strain. And without the extra 5 horsepower, it does just, yeah, struggle that little bit. And you can see there. So now we need to drop down to B1. And that should help pull the power back up a bit as we come back up the field. And as soon as it starts redlining again, that's when I need to switch back up to B2. I love the gearing in FS22. You really, to use your tractors properly, you really do have to think about which gears you've got and which gear you're using. Especially in these older models. And now we're redlining, so B2. And that means it should run smoother again. Watching for that drop again. Looking for that moment when it gets too much for the tractor and starts to drop down, and we just drop it down a gear and get that little extra pull as we head back up the field. I don't know if the next strip... No, that is wider than our rollers, so that's fine. At least I think it is. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I think we'll have some cleanup to do. I don't think... Yeah. Yeah. There are spaces where it's wider than our rollers. So we'll have to come and roller back up this side of the field and just clear that up. Oh, it does. I mean, it really does. But it's a... we are pushing our tractor to the limits with it. Bring that to there and lift. And then we'll, yeah, we'll just go finish this headland off, and that actually. It's going to be a good amount of work done on the farm. We have our cows are fine. We've sold off all of our milk. We've seeded and rolled this field, which means that all of our fields are ready. And then just means that in May we'll be making, well, which do we need? Let's have a look in our production facilities. The only thing I've got is the lime crusher. I'll have to go and check the storage then. Well, actually, checking the storage should be easy. Let's have a look. How much hay have we got? We've got 65,000 litres of hay, 24,000 litres of straw. Okay. And then I need to check out how much silage I've got. What's going in this field? In this field, we've got sorghum. Because we can feed that to chickens. So yeah, the idea is that we'll feed sorghum to chickens and make straw from the oats. And then next year in both these fields, we'll put winter wheat, which will both feed... Well, what we might do is actually put winter wheat in one field and canola in another, so that again we have a good cash crop, and we also have a good crop for feeding animals, and a crop for doing straw, which of course we also need for our cows. Kind of like sorghum as a crop as well. But it pays. Does it pay well, actually? I'm not sure it does. Not like soybeans. Right, there we go. So fold that up. And we're done with this roller, so we can we'll take this back to the yard and we will get rid of it. And I think we'll clear all of this up next time. All of our trailer and everything. Or I might see if I can jump on the server and do that. But there we are. We will drop this off here. Yep, and then we can return that in a moment. This can go back in the shed. And our rescued truck can go back in our back in our garage, like so. There we are. This will be useful for feeding chickens because we can put sorghum and stuff in the back of there. Right, so that is where our slightly truncated live stream this week is going to end. Because it's 11 o'clock and I can hardly keep my eyes open. I'm slightly tired, so I'm going to finish this here. I will be back tomorrow night over on Twitch. But I will be back tomorrow night over on Twitch from 8 p.m. GMT. Don't forget, that is an hour later than BST. So yeah, don't forget the clocks go back tonight at 2 a.m. if you are here in the UK. And the video here on YouTube tomorrow will be Spruce Mountain. We're continuing on that series, having a great time on there, so go check that out. Should be able to get that up tomorrow fairly easily. Video on Monday will be another map first look. We'll be looking back at one of the maps released this week and taking a look at that. So go check that out as well. For now, I'm going to leave this here. Oh, I just want to say thank you, huge thank you to Blackmere for becoming a channel member. You are awesome. I'm going to leave this here, which means that all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this live stream, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.